Thanks so much for listening to another episode of Full Body Cast Presents Garage Night. Garage Night brought to you by Cole Street Brewery, 1627, Enumclaw, Washington, Pacific Northwest. Check it out. Wear your hoodie, Full Body Cast hoodie. Sorry, Brad. You get 15% off your drink. Say hi to Sean. Tag yourself in there. Go to Bordeaux Wine Bar as well. Say hi to Kim. Say hi to Corey. Say hi to I see his last name. Savageau. He's actually a Patreon. I'm probably going to lose that one now, too. Thomas Savageau. Also, go to Muslon. Say hi to Andy for me. And get something, hopefully, from him. Oh, get $2 off your first drink or first flight at Bordeaux Wine Bar.
Order that Bentley burrito.
The Bentley burrito at Muslon.
We did a couple weeks ago.
We're going to go there tonight for Full Body Friday. We'll be hitting that up today. This is the first Friday in December. So we're going to, but I think we'll do a Full Body Friday in January. We got a lot of holiday stuff coming up. It's, things get crazy. Craig coaches 5 teams and goes to Vegas more than I do, feels like.
I highly doubt that.
We had a crazy windstorm. It's going to date us a little bit. I had to replace some things out of my fence, which makes you feel like a man. But also makes you not feel like such a much man.
Did your dad come over and do it for you?
No,
like
I did
time?
it. I did it. I did it all.
It must have just been boards and not a post then.
Yeah, it was boards. Absolutely, it was just boards.
Every time you do something, do you think about calling your uncle and say, "Hey,
if
you wanna, hey, you should do a video
Come
podcast and show everybody how to fix a fence."
Yes, those jokes. Yes, I do that all the time.
Yeah.
And he always says no. Nah, I already covered it. Or nah. And I'm like,
I don't want to do your yard work for you.
Yeah,
all right.
Exactly.
I don't need content that bad.
At all. And then, Seth, you brought something up before we started here. You said you wanted to talk or shout out or kind of get into some.
Yeah, so right now, but
champions.
By the time this comes out, I think there is a very good chance that Enumclaw High School may have won its first ever football state championship.
Craig, you guaranteeing it?
No.
Oh, he hates the Enumclaw.
No, I do not.
Oh,
but I'm not going to guarantee it.
But
I bet you. I'll tell you this right now. From at least what I've seen or heard, I would not be surprised if they made the championship game. But I will not guarantee a win in that game.
And I won't either. But
wow, what a fake fan!
What an exciting time for Enumclaw High School football. Coach Gunderson and his staff have. Coach Gunderson mostly has, after 11 years, built a program that is his vision, and it has finally all come together. I have never witnessed a better, not even just in Enumclaw. This is a really good football team.
Yeah,
and they are young.
And let's be honest, because there's a lot of people, myself included, maybe last year, that thought they were good because we went down to 2A. This team's actually would be a legit team, regardless of the class that they're in.
Absolutely. It's not that they're the greatest athletes, because they're not. These are great young men that have been playing together for a long time and have made a commitment to full 100% buy-in to Coach Gunderson's system. Finally, after 11 years of him running this program, and it is a huge what an amazing
Sorry, keep going. Just got to get in that freaking microphone.
What an amazing accomplishment. At this point, going to the quarterfinals. Hopefully, going to get a win this weekend against Othello. The Othello team's coming over to play on Saturday. That puts us in the semis. Likely against Linden, who is the number 1 team in the state. For whatever reason, they have the same record as Enumclaw. So yeah, a shout out to them, and then Enumclaw High School volleyball.
Before we jump
making a run at the state tournament.
Before we jump into that,
yes.
Whoever made that video, did you see the video?
Seth. Yeah,
so good.
Yeah, actually today, and this I know this is 3 weeks later or whatever, but today there was a great article about Coach Gunderson and Coach Ross from Sumner. So Coach Ross played for Coach Gunderson's dad at Enumclaw.
Oh, wow.
And Coach Gunderson played for Coach Ross at Sumner.
Oh, wow.
And then Coach Gunderson went back and coached for a couple of seasons for Coach Ross at Sumner before Coach Gunderson moved on and eventually became the Enumclaw High School head coach. So,
Do you love it?
Great article
love
in the News Tribune.
I got it at Ross.
Yeah, I got it at Ross. Yeah, you want to talk about a football coach, man? That guy is hair on fire all the time and an inspiration.
Dude, that
person.
video
we could do a whole
hyped-
episode about
hyped
Coach
me up.
Ross.
Did you see the video?
No.
Did you see the EHS
I have
video?
not seen it.
Oh,
Dude, you guys gotta watch it at the end of this thing. You're gonna want to run through a brick wall. You feel like you're watching like Friday Night Lights.
Maybe I'll watch it right now because I'm only up to 9% wanting to be here.
That beer helped.
And then I also got a
So shout
my
out.
niece Samantha Darby plays her senior season, plays volleyball at the Enumclaw High School volleyball team. They're actually at the state tournament now. They won their first match today.
Nice.
The North
and-
Kitsap? Is that who they're?
Yeah. So they won their first match this morning. They're playing right now as we speak. But Samantha got and has signed a letter of intent to attend Western Oregon University, a Division II school down in Oregon.
Wow.
To play volleyball for them. She's super legit. I'm extremely proud of her. I've never seen Caden like when he saw that she was offered and then signed up with Western Oregon. Like Caden was like, oh my God, that's so cool. Like, so I tell Kelly's dad, I said, you're so lucky that your kids married such athletic people, because now you got 2 grandkids that are college athletes. Like, not many people get to do that. Busting his chops.
Nice.
Yeah. But, volleyball and football, both in it. Soccer's still playing. So yeah, pretty incredible seasons for Enumclaw High School athletics.
So when you say you go home and you watch sports, are you watching just the EHS highlight reel?
I do a lot of NFHS, the online streaming thing.
Yeah.
I watch a lot of that. And NFL football, college football, the Mariners.
You mentioned college football a few times. Who's your favorite? Who's your team you go for?
You know, I like Washington teams. I don't.
So
have
are you a Kuski?
Kind of.
Yeah,
Like,
high five.
I don't.
You
I
and
don't
me,
root
buddy.
for-
Kuskis.
I like to see.
Let's
see
see
the
a
Washington
win.
teams. I guess my favorite probably college football team is Montana, the Grizz. Like that's. I like to watch the Grizz play. I have
Okay.
no idea what's going on with Eastern. I was an Eastern fan, but
Yeah, you had me.
they absolutely
Oh,
shit the
God.
bed.
You're like, I'm a big Washington team, like Washington, Montana,
But there's no rivalry there, right? Like,
Montana State.
well, yeah, but not Washington
between
teams
Washington
and
and
Montana.
Montana.
Well, yeah, I know, but it's still
Yeah.
like
Like
Big-
in the
big
Apple
Washington
Cup, like
guy.
I don't care who
also
wins. I
they
just
go
want it to be
2
a good
states
game.
over.
Yeah, I like Montana.
Which is weird because I love Montana State. So
Oh.
favorite team.
Dude, I had a Montana State sweatshirt.
I do. I
forever.
remember that. I remember you had a Montana State sweater.
College game day is going to be in Bozeman tomorrow.
Are you going because you love Idaho teams too, even though you're a big Washington guy?
Where do you think Bozeman?
Bozeman's in
Where do you think
Montana,
Bozeman's
bro.
at?
Come on,
I'm
man.
thinking of Boise. My bad. I need to buy you guys keep talking. I gotta go find out where this dog's barking.
Can we be done then?
No.
Craig's down, back down to 7%.
I was.
93%.
He got up and was walking out. I'm
that
like,
he doesn't want to be here.
just lost a couple percentage points.
Turn the show, guys.
Hey, hand me,
Hey, we always do. Don't worry.
hand me that in the middle right there.
What are we looking for?
Those cards right there. Hand me those. I don't know what behind that.
Yeah,
little-
I got nothing for Enumclaw or sports updates other than that.
Hand me those.
How is it that when we should lock the door and just do our own show?
should.
What do you
We
guys
are.
think?
You ready?
Yeah, lock it up and
All right, here
we're
we
gonna
go.
entertain.
What we got?
All right, guys. I've got a podcast here, and I'm going to have some random questions. What's your biggest pet peeve with people driving?
How slow they drive?
No turn signals. Drives me crazy.
Yeah, that would drive me. I think the
Like somebody driving next to me, or just in front of me, and but doing the same speed. I'm fine with it. And then they whip into my lane right in front of me. Like and they've been there for a minute.
But let's be honest.
I'm
if
like-
they put a turn signal on and
I'm
still
gonna
did
s-
it in front of you,
But
they'd still be
if
cutting
you
you
turn
off.
your turn signal on, like I'm immediately going to get out of the throttle and back off and let you in. Like I'm that type of person. I'm never in that big of a hurry to get anywhere. But
Makes sense.
if you just whip it in right in front of me, that pisses me off. It's like, don't be an asshole. Turn on your turn signal. I'll give you some room.
Good to know.
I think there's a happy medium between going too slow and too fast, to where like I'll go over the speed limit everywhere, but there's still people that want to go like way over.
Yeah.
And I'm
Yeah.
like, you don't need to be up. There's
Like,
nowhere you're going that's that
Every
important.
single morning from Enumclaw to Auburn.
Nothing makes me happier than when some guy passes me doing 90 on Auburn Enumclaw
Yeah.
on the straight stretch out there by Olson's Meats.
Then you catch up to him because
And
he has to slow
then
down.
you get to the first light in Auburn and you pull up next to him. And I'm like, yeah, like I love
Yeah.
looking over and just give him a big old smile and a thumbs up. Like, you did a good job, bro. Thanks for playing.
All right. This is very random.
Well, that's what it's supposed to be.
If you had to cover your bedroom with wallpaper, but it had to display one person's face, whose would it be?
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Just Carrie walks in, just stone cold everywhere. Huh, I can see that. I'm gonna go Peyton Manning then.
Ooh.
That would, because I would only need like
That's
three.
a big.
I
That's
would
a
only
big
need
forehead.
I would only need 3 of his faces to cover the entire thing.
What you got?
God. You know, I'm trying to think of somebody funny, but then I think about like, yeah, no, I don't.
You don't want to see
really-
anybody's face that
I
much.
don't want to see anybody funny's face. No, I'd have to go with probably like my dad because
Regular
Sense?
remembrance.
yeah, because like
Oh, you're out. Just go ahead and lock
Damn it, I
that
forgot
door.
to lock it.
We're good.
yeah, we were just gonna lock it and leave
Yeah.
you out there. Finish the show without you. I can't get by. I'm working on it. No, I can't get by.
Jeez.
Sorry.
That hey, just so everybody knows, you can now go ahead and turn it off. That last
Nah,
5 minutes was the best part of the
do
show.
my dad because that'd be creepy too. So I don't know. I guess I don't have an answer for you. I'm not that.
Yeah, I mean,
don't think
I
that's
understand
bad.
the point behind that. It's not as creepy as you think. I mean, now, granted, if you woke up every morning, maybe you'd think that, or maybe your wife would think that. I don't know. But
yeah. my
but
wife
think about
would
it.
not,
Even
yeah.
what we said is still creepy every morning. Even if you had anybody's face on the wall,
Yeah.
it's going to be creepy.
Yeah.
I expect you to
Especially
say your
every
own.
wall. The entire
Yeah, it's wallpaper.
It's wallpaper.
Yeah, it's the same person's face 150,000 times.
Yes.
It's like getting a fat head made of yourself and just having it on the wall.
I think somebody like this guy.
Do you think he has a fat head of himself on a wall,
I think he would do it.
like right here?
Dude, I wouldn't know. That's the joke. I'm like super into myself. I'm not into myself.
You're out of yourself.
I'm out of myself.
Well, it's true. Fathead can't talk.
Oh, so you would? Okay. Would you, Craig?
Yes.
Would you spend an entire vacation with me by your side, living me,
Like handcuffed together?
or you have to carry around a cutout of me where I don't talk, but you had to see me and all that? What would you do?
Are you paying for a vacation?
I'll pay for just my stuff.
Well, that's easy. If it's a cardboard cutout, you got to pay for anything.
That's true.
You know, sometimes when people ask you questions like this, you just say, "No, thank you." Yeah, I don't want to play.
Seth,
Yes,
Probably the cardboard.
you've got to cut a piece of a body part off of Craig, Corey, and me and eat it.
Yeah,
What are you choosing off of each of our bodies?
you have to.
It can
well,
be different.
It's got to be a like. I'm not going to choose a leg because I don't want to eat a whole leg.
Right.
Yeah, have you,
Yeah.
seen, have you
Yeah.
seen these calves?
I'm
The
definitely-
meat on these calves are awesome.
I'm definitely
Does
going.
he have
with,
to finish it?
Yeah.
I'm definitely going
That's
with an
rude.
ear. It doesn't matter whose it is. I'm going with an ear.
Ear. Okay.
Yeah.
Ear's not bad actually.
Yeah,
Cartilage.
you can
okay.
boil. You can boil an ear for days
Just
and
make
then
jerky out of
swallow it in one bite.
Would you?
Like
Would you eat
swallow
a
it
tongue?
whole. No,
it. Would you eat an eyeball before a
No.
tongue?
Ooh,
Eyeball or tongue?
I think I've eaten an eyeball for whatever reason. I think my brother did something with a deer's
Yeah,
eyeball
I would
once.
not be surprised.
Cooked it up and made me eat it. And-
Most people that have eaten fish have an eyeball hit or
oh
miss.
yeah,
Oh yeah.
yeah,
So-
Oh, I've had a sard. Hey, you guys said sardines? Straight
Yeah.
up sardines?
yeah. Then I've eaten an eyeball. Yeah,
Yeah.
'cause they don't.
Not bad.
Yeah.
What were you guys talking about when I was gone?
Doesn't matter.
You?
You can listen to it.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
can
you
listen to
random
it.
questions.
You'll find
Okay.
out later. We did a couple of random
All right,
questions.
a couple random questions. All right, I like that.
Picking the questions isn't that easy.
I know it's not. If you were on a first date, what movie would be totally inappropriate for you to watch
On a first date,
Yes.
Showgirls.
How old are you?
Yeah. I was gonna say.
I'm telling you,
I was gonna say striptease.
it is a bad movie in
Barbed
every
wire.
way, shape, or form,
I don't know, but Elizabeth Berkley coming off of Saved by the Bell,
buddy.
heading
Yes.
into Showgirls.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's true.
Debbie Does Dallas. That's
Yeah,
older.
probably.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the obvious one, but
I think
that was in
I think a
theaters.
worse first date would be something, especially if you don't know it's a first date. You don't know anything about the person.
Schindler's List.
Yeah, like a
No,
documentary.
anything by
or like-
Tarantino.
Well,
like,
something if
yeah,
you don't
something
know the
super
person,
gory.
something that's gory, you don't know this person.
Yeah.
That would be worse than something
a lot-
sexual.
Your
A lot of-
date sitting next to you just puking and
Yeah.
puking on the floor.
Yeah, there's a line you can't cross between scary and gory because you can go scary because you can get like the
The
touching
jumps,
and
yeah,
the
yeah.
jumps and stuff, but you go too much
It's
to
too much,
gory, then
yeah.
it's over the top.
Yeah. You say Corey. Too much Corey?
Yeah, nobody wants too much gory.
Way over the top.
Way
Get
over.
some touching and then you
Especially
get
at a
Corey.
movie, especially at a movie theater.
All right. What is the most despicable way to make a lot of money? Despicable way of making a lot of money. I think fees. I think the bank fees is just like ridiculous. Like you're a member there. You're their client. Like they should. There's just too many fees.
Somebody in this room will agree with me. Any type of insurance.
Insurance is such a scam.
Gambling.
Surveying is probably the most despicable career out there.
Do you
Yeah,
know-
but he doesn't make a lot of money. So
Yeah.
gambling is the most despicable
Here-
way to make a lot of money.
On the
No way.
backs of
Smart.
other people.
Yeah. Okay.
Well,
Spoken
you
like
can
spoken like a true
Hey, let's be
retail
honest.
person.
You have to
We're
clarify.
not just a number.
You have to clarify what that means.
CEOs don't need to make 400 times the amount of an average worker.
So let's talk about this. Let's talk about all the layoffs with the tech companies.
Dude.
So
Elon,
me,
Elon is a
being
mad genius.
I've got
He's mad.
young adults in my life. My kids are young adults now. I'll tell you what, like influencers, like the people that put out these random freaking videos, like God, I hope their careers just end when they're like 24
It
and
doesn't
they
matter.
have to go to work at
No, that's the thing.
Target.
It could end at 24 and they're already multimillionaires. It doesn't matter.
Like you have to be. This is not a job. This is why nobody can find any help. Is because all these kids are doing these random freaking videos and getting a million
Well,
people to
and I-
watch
and I-
them and making
the-
all this money.
the problem-
and Corey can't get anybody to help him stock produce.
The problem is, it comes down to is people are watching the videos.
Exactly.
Because you have to make money, you have to have a sponsor. That's why this show
Yeah.
doesn't have that much money.
or
You
Eddie.
have to have people watching or listening to have extra sponsors. So somebody's watching those videos to be. There's only one person I've ever seen where I was like, I like that guy, and that's Mr. Beast. Have you ever seen him?
Nope.
He gives all his money back.
Gives
and-
money back, but he's
I don't
also.
watch this shit
but
or
other-
listen to
But
it.
Revelation talks about a beast, and maybe it's him.
Maybe that's what it is.
Yeah, maybe it's PewDiePie and him.
It probably is PewDiePie.
But you see Amazon and Twitter. Twitter is going to shut down tomorrow. Apparently.
That's
Nope.
what they say.
Nope, Twitter's going to run the world.
Well, I'm telling you, like
Crypto
you see
crash.
all these
Cryptos
the
went-
crypto's gone.
That's
like,
insane.
All these jobs
fad
that were
anyway.
fabricated because it was a
It was a .com thing. Same thing
Yeah.
with .coms, but you need
That
.coms.
bombed in
They
the
were just,
2000s.
but they were just overvalued.
Do you
they're
know
still,
what's,
they're
do you
still
know what's
good.
valued? Good old-fashioned farming.
Yeah.
That's what's valued.
Well, we're gonna have freaking.
Oh,
Oh, you're getting called.
wow. I did not know what's going on.
oh.
You're
There
in
she is.
That was a mean look.
I was.
You're in
Did-
trouble.
Would you like to say
did
hi?
Did my dog
Oh,
attack you?
Jump in here.
Hold on.
Jump in here.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah.
Hey,
she's
come
out.
on.
I got the text. Yeah, sorry.
That was
It's not very often a wife walks into the cast room.
not really not
Yeah.
at all.
Yeah, it's pretty
Um,
awkward. Boys, if we need to take a break and
Yeah.
calm ourselves,
Fuck.
we can.
No, we're good.
Well,
That's twice today I've had to see her so far.
See if I got in trouble there. See if I did anything wrong. What would you guys? What world-changing event would you take credit for? You could take credit
Ooh.
for it.
Let's be
It's
clear.
already
It
happened?
has to have already happened.
That's already happened.
Does it have to be positive or negative?
Well, you take credit for it. I don't know. Yeah, hey,
Do you
guys,
get credit for
COVID?
it,
That was me.
That was me.
I mean,
I would like, you know what? If we're just gonna throw out stuff that isn't something important that you can take credit for, just hypothetical, right?
yeah, sure, go for it.
I am the reason the Berlin Wall came down.
Can you take credit for like future things?
No.
Oh.
What world-changing event?
Did I not answer the question
That was
like
good.
you were supposed to?
Yeah, no, you answered it well. I don't know. Can you give me reasoning?
Because
behind
me and
it?
David were like that.
Who's David?
Hasselhoff.
What are you talking? Oh,
He's loved
I'm gonna
over
be
there.
I'm gonna be Sully Sullenberger, the guy that landed the plane.
Ooh, that's a good one.
on the Hudson River. I want to be that.
He didn't
guy.
do it. You
Is
landed
that
it now.
world-
I landed
Yeah.
that plane on
I'm
the
gonna be
Hudson.
the guy.
He saved so many lives. That's world changing.
155 of them.
No,
Yeah.
Can-
World changing. It was the first positive thing to happen in the United States.
I'm gonna
in,
be
like,
the guy that rang the bell on the first day of the recession. Just kidding.
Can you
the guy that
change
rang
the
the bell in
event?
1930
Yeah.
or 1927.
I wanna do-
Depression too.
I
Yeah,
want to
the
be
Depression.
in Quantum Leap.
Yes.
I want to be
a-
that person.
But that,
Then I can change
where
one
would
life
you-
at a time.
Where would you quantum?
You don't
leap
get to choose.
you don't get to choose.
But you just
It's an algorithm.
Where would you want to
You
quantum?
get
leap
to go somewhere and figure out what's
you-
wrong with it,
and then you fix
it.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
I wanna
I don't
be
know why
MacGyver.
you guys chose the smallest world-changing things.
You want to drop the bombs
Craig-
on
Craig
wants to-
Japan?
I would
Like,
change it. No,
You
th-
didn't say we could
You didn't say
change
we
it.
You
could
said it has to be
Change it.
something you took
Did-
credit for.
Yeah.
Did Sully change? Did Sully change the world?
150 people's lives, they did.
Yeah.
It's not the world.
It
It's
could
a
be.
great event. I get it, but it's not the
He-
world.
Okay. I would.
You want to be Mr. Beast, so you'd be changing people's. You'd
How-
be freaking
how do
every
you-
day.
If we could change, it's a whole different conversation. Like I would do. What's the most world-changing event? The nuclear bombs. I don't want any part of that. It was a horrible
Okay,
freaking thing.
It didn't say the
I
most.
don't want to be the guy that got
world-changing-
to do that.
But I would be the guy that was like, okay, if I was the guy that could world-changing event.
Could you would stop 9/11. You'd stop it.
Yeah,
But you're not. But that's
shoot
not the
Hitler,
question.
Shoot
Reread
Everybody
the,
would shoot
reread the,
Hitler.
que-
That's
reread
what
the
I'm
question.
saying.
But
hey, reread the question.
what
the problem with that is the
world-changing
butterfly
event-
effect.
Are you back? Hi.
Who's back?
Oh, good. I got a dog in here too. What world-changing event would you like to take credit for?
You have to take credit. Doesn't mean you get to
Yeah.
change it.
Yeah.
You have to take credit for it.
yeah.
There's a huge difference there. So if it's the Hitler, you have to take credit for doing that. Then
Yeah, like the Holocaust. Like I don't want credit for the Holocaust. It was
It didn't say what Holocaust would you take credit for.
no. It says what
You
would you
could-
take credit for though?
Okay, what's world-changing? Is solely McDonald's chain?
it was
Is
positive.
that world-changing? I would
Dude.
say that's world-changing.
I invented
Okay,
the
dude.
internet.
The
I'm
internet.
Al Gore.
That's world-changing.
There you go.
Solely
Alright.
landing a plane in the middle of a river.
Do you know what
It's
I would do?
It was a positive thing.
Okay.
It wasn't negative. It took
Alright.
something that could have been
You're
very
right. I'm
negative
getting-
and turned
I'm
it into
getting-
a positive,
Yeah.
and it made people smile.
That's
Therefore, it changed the world
And Tom,
because it
and
wasn't.
Tom Hanks would play
It wasn't 155 people dying in the Hudson River.
you. And Tom Hanks would play you. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
What?
There's something that changed.
What?
That there's something where there's something that's called something. They changed it. The name of it.
Well, what was it that changed?
I don't remember, but they changed it.
Yeah, that happens sometimes.
That's the Mandela
We will-
effect.
Did they change the name of Twitter to Musk or something like that?
Oh,
Like,
I like the Musk of Twitter. All right. Have a good day. Love you. Take the dog with you, please. And slam that door.
Ow! I need to keep my blanket like this.
Okay, you gotta go. Bye. Gosh, this was.
landing a man on the moon.
That's a good one.
Yeah. Life, world changing.
There you go.
That's
Changed
world
the
changing.
world. Yes.
It did.
Yeah. Okay. If you're looking for that.
But I do. Okay, what minor thing that saved 100? Like that would just change a few people's lives, and I would say Sully. That's a good one.
Okay.
Trav, you're right. We're wrong.
Yep.
But if you could go back and kill Hitler,
But
Would
that's
you?
changing
and
something,
I know,
not
I'm,
just taking
I'm
credit.
saying if he did,
Yeah.
if you do get to change something, you don't know what would happen. Then the butterfly effect of that could change
Oh,
a
so
lot
you're
of things.
saying? So we're not looking to change it. It's
Butterfly
just world
effect?
changing.
You never heard
It's
of the
asking
butterfly
you what to
effect?
take credit for.
Okay.
Well, I've heard of like the
All right, I'm back on with him.
what
There's a movie, The Butterfly Effect. That if you
That's
go back
good.
in time,
Yeah,
it
but I
would
thought it
change
was-
things.
yeah,
that
but I
it
thought it was-
affects the future.
I'll tell you this right now. Going back to what you talked about, quantum leap proves the butterfly effect isn't always negative.
It doesn't have to be negative, but it could be. If you kill Hitler, somebody worse could have taken his place.
True.
Are we literally trying to change the space-time continuum?
If you jump
Dude,
into it
that'd be
correctly,
crazy.
you gotta run backwards fast enough.
All right, sorry. You know what? I gotta apologize. If I'm gonna take, and I don't take credit for it. My world-changing thing would be that I wouldn't have made fun of Seth and like really go after him about his thing, and I'm taking credit for it too. So credit to me for apologizing to Seth for going after him too hard about the Sully thing.
I finally decided where I would quantum leap to. That you
But
asked
I'm
me.
taking credit for it.
I'll take it under consideration.
But I'm taking credit for it.
The year he won Mr. EHS, who else was in it? I would quantum leap into
Aaron
one of
Mayer.
their bodies, and I would make them win.
Aaron Mayer came out of a coin flip. Oh my gosh. Who's coming in?
Oh, she's gonna fight you.
Oh,
Now who's here?
Here she
Oh, that's my
comes.
daughter. Sorry. Are you hanging out with us? Grab a chair. Yeah. Squeeze a cheek. Hey, we're going to ask you one question. You can remain nameless, okay? So come up to this microphone. What world-changing event would you like to take credit for? You take the credit for the world-changing event.
You're not changing it. It's
You're
just something that happened.
it's something that happened,
You're taking credit for
and
it.
you're like the internet, and it was me. Or
Probably the cell phone.
ooh, that's good. Good job, Carrie Bentley.
She did.
Good
just
job,
drop the
Carrie
mic.
Bentley.
Yeah. Yeah.
that was good. That was good. Carrie Bentley would take credit for the cell phone.
do you know what a
Yes.
good one would be? Penicillin.
Right?
Well, I'm allergic.
You mean
to
mold?
someone's-
Yes, but to figure out that you could apply that to like the
Yeah.
curve of medicine to figure out how to fix. Like back in the day, you would die from just like getting stabbed.
If you could
Not in the
bathe,
heart.
if you could bathe in a vat of any drink or food item, what would you choose?
Only because of Beer Fest, I would like to try beer just to see what happened.
Margaritas.
Just to feel, yeah, margaritas.
Like,
Margaritas.
oh, you're bathe you just so you can try to drink your way out.
No. You just
bathe in it.
Oh,
Oh,
Food item?
A pool of noodles.
that would be
that'd be
that would be
crazy.
Patch Adams.
yeah, that would be.
Corey would do chocolate pudding.
Shot. Do I have to wrestle anybody, or can I just
Yeah,
enjoy
Bill Cosby.
it?
Dude, that'd be fun.
That's a full pool of drugs. Though.
Carrie Bentley.
Carrie, who do you want to, or what do you want to bathe in? Come on, you have something.
Bathing's gross.
Bathing's gross.
In a
Wow, I feel bad for you.
Wait.
Craig.
In a bathtub is gross. I don't.
This is a huge
Oh,
pool.
Like,
I
know,
see.
but I just-
Because you're kind of sitting in your own
I'm good.
dirt. You're sitting on your
I'm
grime.
good. I'm good.
That's good. Okay, makes sense.
A
I-
shower of.
Yeah, shower of Kool-Aid.
No. That's
Too sticky.
That's sticky. I don't ranch.
Whoa.
That's a good answer. I now change my answer.
Just so everybody knows,
Two.
Carrie is not a fat kid.
Red Robin's honey mustard.
Oh,
Oh,
good.
yeah, baby.
I will just
Yeah.
dip in that forever.
Yeah.
Just eating your own fingers.
I'm just like,
I'm gonna deep fry her next to you. I would use water.
That's boring.
Huh.
That's a drink.
that's
Yeah.
stupid.
I don't know what you guys
Boring.
are doing. Hot water, actually, probably.
Almost as dumb as not thinking Sully's cool.
If you poured hot water into his pool, you guys
The only
could
reason
make.
Sully came to mind is I saw the movie was on TV last night.
You're a
and
movie
I
guy.
watched it. I might be a little
You
bit
are.
of a movie guy.
You've referenced Patch Adams,
Yeah.
Sully, and then
Patch Adams is a great movie.
I'm just saying. It's just a
Goodwill Hunting.
comes right off.
Yeah.
Right up.
Do you guys
I think-
all watch movies
I
last
think
night?
you like Robin Williams.
You guys all had power still, didn't you?
Yeah.
Did anybody
Yeah.
else lose power?
No.
No.
Did you?
Yeah, we lost
Well,
power.
because you live out in the woods of Enumclaw.
He lives in in the British
Way out in the
bridges of
sticks.
Enumclaw County.
What is your favorite video game? Your favorite video game, all time favorite video game? We've probably talked about this in the past.
Man,
You
all time.
All time is hard.
I'm
That's
I'm
tough.
losing this competition.
Man,
What
all time.
You see it on the TV. You could play it right now.
I'm gonna go Tecmo Bowl.
Ooh, that's tough.
I
That's a
loved
good
playing
one.
that when I was
Yeah.
a kid.
Dude,
Excite Bike.
excited.
Excitebike was
Or
good.
I was a toss up for me. Paperboy.
And the
Tetris.
Tetris would be mine. Tetris
Would
would be
it?
mine.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because you could just do it. And
But
then
you know what's
die
funny
and
about
redo it and
every
die.
one of our answers?
On a Game Boy.
Every one of our
It's all
answers,
Nintendo.
they're all old school games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mario Kart on the Super Nintendo was
Super
really
Nintendo
good.
on
too.
Mario
I mean, modern day PUBG. I played PUBG nonstop. Carrie, big video game
she wasn't
girl.
allowed to play video games.
What would you bathe in? What video game would you bathe in?
I was not allowed to play video games, so I never got into that whole thing.
Frogger.
But what did you sneak?
What do you play now?
I don't.
She did Dance Dance.
Candy Crush.
Oh yeah, I
About
do
a month
little
ago.
Dance. I do a little dance.
Little
That's a
Wii
good one.
games?
A little
Wii games.
Yeah, Wii games are good.
Those are different. Craig and her play different type of Wii games. Wii game, water sports. If you were to have cosmetic surgery, what part of your body would you want operated on? Mine, I'll go first. My hernia. I cannot wait for that to get operated on.
That's not cosmetic.
It's not a cosmetic
Oh, yeah,
surgery.
you can see it. I hate it.
I have one too, but it's small.
But it's not considered cosmetic
Yeah,
surgery.
But that's
That's
not,
not-
a cosmetic surgery.
Okay, fine. Jaw. I would get a better jaw.
You would get Seth's
I would,
jaw.
dude. I would.
You
I
could
would
take
get-
Seth with
bro,
you
I would
and
take-
say,
my
and
jaw.
say, I want
would
this.
Love Seth's jaw.
Yeah, I'd get my nose shrunk down just a little bit,
Your nose isn't bad, but
Yeah. but it's large and in charge.
everyone's got their own little thing that they see in the mirror. Corey,
I'd probably do my nose like that boils and like that stuff.
I've never noticed that either, but
Well, I noticed it 'cause I see
everyone
myself.
notices their own mirror.
Yeah.
Craig,
I don't know. I've never really thought about cosmetic, but if I had to say, I meant
Oh, there's obviously
I've always had
nothing-
my-
There's nothing to fix with Craig.
Well,
Look at
yeah.
it. Smaller dick.
I definitely would not get a calf reduction because my calves are the very correct size.
I would say I would go back. Maybe not now, but teeth are cosmetic, right?
Yeah,
I'd
absolutely.
probably do a little bit more straighten out.
I would do that too.
See,
It's-
you guys are mentioning things that I've never seen.
that's way too
Here,
expensive.
I'm going to guess Carrie's. I was kidding. You never get.
You do not want to go there.
No,
buddy.
I know. I'm not going to. You wouldn't. I wouldn't. I was just joking. Carrie's here.
This is when
I
Craig
wouldn't-
pipes in. Nothing.
I wouldn't
change
ask.
a thing.
I wouldn't do that for any woman in the world. That is a surefire. Get stabbed in the parking lot later. Hey, if I
Hey.
were you.
You know what? Go ahead and guess. We'll be out later. It'd be awesome to see.
Okay,
It would be awesome to see Carrie stab you in the parking lot.
Carrie.
You know what?
That
she
was my
would,
point.
It's not going to be a stab. I'm going to straight out shiv you.
you know, do you know what she would do? She's like, I'll help you get a start on that hernia surgery.
He asked me to, officer. Listen to the recording. He didn't like it.
This is Carrie. This is what I think you should. This is my answer for you. Okay, this is true. This is true. I think
You
you're.
should definitely stop right now.
No. You're in the surgeon's office. You're the after. You're not the before.
Good one.
Yes. Yes.
Wow.
Nailed it.
Yeah.
All right. What would be like your famous last words?
Nailed
Here's
it.
mine. Carrie, if I were you. Let me answer for Carrie. What would be your famous last words, Craig?
Can it be
Stuff.
somebody else's last?
Yeah, you can use your last. I did it my way.
I'll be your Huckleberry.
Ooh. Now, time out. Did you hear the real behind the scenes about the...
I have, but I don't remember what it was.
So it was a hucklebearer because that's what they would call a pallbearer.
Yeah.
And so he was actually saying hucklebearer, but everyone misquotes it as huckleberry.
Well, that changes everything.
I know.
No, well, it makes more sense.
means that
in
means
the
I will.
context.
I'm going to
Are
carry
we
your.
talking about Doc Holliday.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Yeah.
I'm gonna carry your. I'll be the one.
Yeah,
your
no, I
pallbearer.
did see that. Yeah.
I don't know if it was made up or not.
Fine, ask me again.
Yeah.
Ask me again.
Okay. What would your famous last words be?
I'll be your Huckleberry.
I like it. Corey,
Famous last
what's your
words.
famous last words? Oops. Oopsie.
Ah, shit.
If he did that, it'd be, oops, I did it again.
Oh, what if you sang your death? Just fall into your death.
Goodbye, everybody. I'm dying. Bye-bye.
Yeah, you go bye 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 bye.
That'd be a funner way to go out.
That
I
would be
guess, you know?
awesome.
So good. That'd be so good. Famous last words. Corey, did you actually answer? Goodbye.
That's good enough.
Goodbye. Hello.
Oh, no.
Seth.
You're welcome.
Ooh. I like that. Carrie. Famous last words.
Suck it.
Whoa. Whoa.
Hey, you know who has a sweet Boston accent that Seth was doing early?
Do you have a Boston accent?
She does a wicked
Oh,
awesome.
Can we hear it? Can we hear it?
No.
Say "suck it" in a Boston accent.
No. No, Craig can do a Boston accent.
Nope.
Yeah. We already learned he can't do a Boston accent in Boston.
I like how on the same card it says, well, if you were to have cosmetic surgery, what part of your body would you want off? And then the next one is, what always makes you a more confident person?
Cosmetic surgery.
Cosmetic surgery. All right. Got a few more minutes and then we'll go. If you had a monkey for a pet, what would you call your pet monkey?
Sock.
Okay.
Spanky.
Okay.
Junior.
Okay. Craig? You have a pet monkey right here. I would call it Jack. Just like I called my dog Jack. And during training, I didn't know this is a true story. I would be in the backyard. And I was trying to teach him one word type of things. And he'd jump on you. I'd say off. And I was assertive with his name. And I would be yelling, Jack, off. Jack, off. And for many many months, I didn't realize I was yelling Jack off in the backyard. So
And
one day.
that's why there's a red dot.
Right. And so then
Oh,
I'd be
this-
yelling,
It's blue.
Is it blue now?
and I'd be yelling
I
Jack
thought it was
off.
blue checks for.
And it'd be Jack off the monkey. That's what I would. Carrie's like, why am I here? What two things do you need to survive? Besides like air and water and food and all that. Those are three things. But what two things do you guys need to survive? Like, I need to survive my day. I can't go without blank.
I gotta go. Just
Jizz?
I
That's
did not
that's
say
What?
that.
Two things I gotta do. I gotta sleep and I gotta get off. That's all I gotta do for my
I
day.
just heard a whole story about jacking off, and I gotta leave.
So
But I do it for
So-
opposite order. I get off, then I sleep.
So okay, so we got one. What's your other one?
love, and I have her.
Oh.
I got a jizz. And I gotta have my love.
And I love jizzing.
Born to jizz. That should be Craig's hat.
We need to start recording songs. in
That
here.
that sounds like an autobiography. It's standing stuff. Born to jizz. Or a country album.
What a way to say just. I'm so glad. You used your Boston accent on jizz. Corey.
Sleep and technology.
That's what. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. A very basic need, and a very like kind of. Okay. All right. Seth.
My wife and my kids.
That's dumb.
Yeah.
Do they listen
but,
to this?
But literally,
You know,
like,
yeah, they're
you know
not
what's
there.
funny is,
I wouldn't even I wouldn't be here or doing any of the things I do if I didn't have my wife and kids.
That's
so
true.
and that's a
So-
good answer. Why
Yeah.
you critique everybody's answers?
Yeah,
Seth's smarter than me.
it's boring.
Well, we all agree that.
Yeah. So I gotta be cool.
I didn't say it to be like romantic or like
Yeah, I know.
cheesy. I know.
That's what I- that's
there
what I
wouldn't be
was-
any.
that's good.
I wouldn't.
Okay,
nothing
all right.
here would be here without.
That's
without
what
my
I was
wife.
saying,
Well,
because she doesn't listen to it. It's not like he gets brownie points for saying it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's good. Good point. Okay, it's a good answer.
Thanks.
You wouldn't be the person you are today,
Absolutely
and
not.
you wouldn't be who you're going to be without them.
I don't have any idea what I would be without my wife and kids. I don't know if I would even exist. then.
Jail.
Yeah,
No, I don't know.
maybe dead. Like,
Dead, yeah.
I'd
Probably somewhere playing the ponies.
probably doing something
Gamble-
stupid. Definitely doing something stupid like gambling.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not dumb, but yes, I agree.
Have you got to the point where you play the ponies yet?
Jamie loves to gamble on horses.
Nah.
She's really good at it. Trifectas and all that fun stuff. I didn't know what I was doing. I was like, yeah, 5. And I literally would 5-1. I put like $3 on it. It doesn't tell you what you're going to win. Like on
Carrie,
other,
do you gamble?
and I won like $12.
Every day
It's
she wakes up
terrible.
next to Craig.
You see where-
Ooh,
Looks like you're going to win too. So
Yeah, we'll see.
Okay. This is going to be a controversial one.
Ooh, prepare to get
Oh,
canceled.
Controversial is my middle
Podcast.
name.
Is it about midgets?
No. Gosh.
Is it about the Redskins?
No.
Is it about retards?
Canceled for sure.
Yes! Yahtzee!
Wow. And you said I couldn't say midgets, but you let him say that?
Not happy with it.
He's gonna edit it out.
No. You're your own hucklebearer. What religious practice from any religion, if you want to be careful about getting canceled, you can not say the religion, but it baffles you.
Mormons.
It's baffling to you. No. Not the religious.
It's the
Not
practice.
the religion. The
What
practice.
do they do that baffles
That
you?
you're like, what?
The white underwear.
The secret holy underwear. I have secret holy underwear too.
The practice of the religion at the core?
No, it's just a practice.
And you're not saying it's bad or good. It's
I
what
know.
baffles
But
you.
baffles you.
at its
People-
core,
like
I
people do.
think all of it. Because I think at its core, all of it is like the same version of something else.
Okay. Got deep, kind of deep with Corey there. Seth?
I'm gonna kind of go with Corey a little bit. Like I think
We're getting
spirituality is great. I think giving props to some all-knowing, almighty, all-powerful being is an absolute racket. Like,
Okay, all right.
yeah,
So
Like-
baffling you is that you feel like you have to. It's the
people give like the money that they earn to the church, and like those should be completely separated. Like
Okay.
there's no like it's okay to be a spiritual person and to believe in things, but to literally like it's like a racket. It's like
it's exploited.
it's
It can
it's
can
been
be.
so
It can be.
exploited. It's
Yeah.
I
so
think-
far separated from what
John
it was
Goodman
originally established
disagrees.
to be.
I think it can be any religion can be exploited,
Tarantino.
can be mistreated. It comes down
John
to
Goodman.
people, and at its core, if you have bad people, it can be cultish, no matter
Yeah,
what it is.
oh, yeah. So that's what
The
baffles
best
me.
part
I
about
was-
being able to say that is that everybody that's religious,
Yeah.
forgives me for saying it. So
well, not me.
They should.
they
they
should.
should forgive you.
my baffling
they
thing was-
do.
They should.
my baffling thing would be the cult type things where
At the
people,
base, it all starts the same.
but
Like Waco, Texas.
yeah, like
that kind of stuff.
yeah, like the people that like
Like
Haley's
drinking the
Comet
Kool-Aid.
killed
The Branch
themselves.
Davidians.
Drinking
yeah,
the Kool-Aid.
all
Yeah.
that. That's
Yeah.
like
But
that's too
if
much.
you take that
me.
person, right, and that person wasn't an egomaniac that was doing bad, they were doing good,
right.
and they changed those people's lives for the better, and everybody was happy
Right.
and they
Well,
were
I think-
good.
Did you
Wait,
know
what's
there's
the
a
difference?
huge one in our backyard?
Yeah, it's the thumb one. Remember
Yeah.
yeah.
I forget the name of it.
It's in
in
Eastern
Yelm.
Washington, yeah.
Oh, it's in Yelm.
There's,
Is it
a,
in Yelm?
there's a thumb.
Yeah.
What? What's that?
There's
one
an
down in- there's one down in
enormous
Shelton.
cult
In
Yeah.
Yelm.
in Yelm.
Is it a bunch of surveyors? What do they do?
No,
Yeah.
it's kind of like the
They
drinking
have
the
a- they have an
Kool-Aid,
almighty-
Waco,
Really?
they
Texas.
have a
Yeah,
leader that
and I know I can bring this up because it's a woman that's publicized. I
Yep.
don't remember. Mystery Man
She's been
knows
on TV
the name. I
before.
don't remember the name though.
yeah.
But
She's on
it's
YouTube.
actually a big thing.
Just
and
Google it.
People in this area don't realize it.
Google Washington Cult. She's on YouTube. It's
Yeah.
everywhere.
Interesting. All right, I'll check that out. Yeah, I think for me, I can see what you're saying, Corey, because deep down, but it's talents. It's the same thing as someone being a good manager at like freaking Starbucks. You know, if you're talented and people will believe in you, they'll do anything because they believe in what you have to say.
But you can
that's why
actually,
let's make a good NFL.
you
coach,
can
it
make
makes a
somebody's
good, you know.
life better, and if that person has good intentions, it can go the right direction.
Right.
As soon as
exactly.
the people
It's a
that
talent.
that
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
as soon
it's
as the
talent.
people that are high get greedy or
Yeah,
egotistical
right,
and
right.
they use their power,
Agreed.
then it gets to the place where it's bad.
And that's where I want to be. That's why I started
At the top of the
Cast.
pyramid?
There's nothing,
Yes.
there's
And that-
nothing
and
wrong
that's
with
what-
a religion and believing
Right.
deeply and going to church. Like there's nothing wrong with any of that.
But
Right.
it also
It's a great-
doesn't.
that's a
Right.
if that's what you enjoy and that's the way you feel, everybody just needs to understand that, hey, we just need to be good people and not be assholes to each other.
And if you want to get to where Corey's saying, John Goodman is a perfect
John
example.
Goodman.
In what's show?
The Connors?
No.
What are you talking about?
On when he's got two kids, he runs the church.
Oh, on the Righteous Gemstones.
Righteous Gemstones.
Oh.
Look that up.
So the Righteous
Who else-
Gemstones
somebody
is
else
they.
is
It's
in-
just
That's
they
a
make
perfect
they
example.
make money off
Who else is
people
in
for
that?
the church. They run a mega church. Mega churches are a whole different thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. Controversial. Got controversial there. Let's end it on a nice.
I'm going to hell for sure.
No, you're not. It's just.
Not with
Nobody-
that. Not with that voice.
Oh,
They,
yeah.
they
No.
need you up top.
Yeah. Not with that attitude.
Yeah.
No, nobody knows that.
Can
Seth.
you imagine getting up there and then you hear Seth going, "Welcome."
Yeah.
We
What's
need you
the
right
secret
at the
password?
front of the pearly gates.
Yeah.
And his nose is just a little bit smaller.
Little bit smaller. Yeah.
Welcome.
Dude, here's the deal.
Come on in.
You got a gate, right? Opens up, but you have two people standing there, like they do, like the Monarch does, the guards. Seth and Sully, right there.
Oh.
Yes. Yeah.
And then they both don't let me in.
Yeah.
You want to see a world changing event?
Oh,
It's
the
gotta
only
be-
I'm
reason
going to take credit for.
the only reason we're standing there is we're waiting on you so we can throw your ass out.
And you can be like, "Hey, Sully, this is the guy." He doesn't see-
Yeah, that's the guy.
did-
We've been waiting for eternity for this guy.
Oh man. Last lighthearted. What song do you sing very well? And it could be just one song where you're just like, sometimes you just belt it out. You feel like you hit every note, whether you're driving or you're in the shower. Maybe you're singing for other people. But what song is in your wheelhouse of singing?
I don't know. The song I go to for, not that it's good or bad, but the song I go to for karaoke, Chantilly Lace.
I don't even
I've
know.
heard it. It's pretty good.
You don't know that song?
It's the oldies.
It's the
don't
Chantilly
know-
Lace, got a
And
pretty face
and a ponytail.
Oh, that was
hanging
good.
down,
Wiggle
when you walk and a wiggle when you talk.
I think we just answered the question.
Make the world go round, round. Ain't nothing in the world like a big-eyed girl. Make me act so funny. Make me spend my money. Make me feel real loose like a long-necked goose like a girl. Oh, baby, that's what I like.
You're welcome.
That's a great way.
That's without you guys just take credit for that. That was world changing for me. That might have been full body cast changing.
That should be our intro from now on. Is right there. Cut that. Put it on there.
No, I don't agree with that.
It might be.
That can be part of it, but not the whole thing. I don't want all that.
Every time someone comes in or listen to this thing, they'll be like, "What the heck was that?"
I do enjoy when I get to go to that deep country singing voice, though, when you get
Yeah.
to go down.
Oh,
I got a deep singing voice,
amazing.
and this is a country song.
You're like, sweet. Someone died. I can go to that funeral and really belt out "Amazing Grace" again. Checking the obituaries every week. Oh yes, I can go to that one. I know that one.
The only time that I ever think I sound good is when I'm in the shower, and then I'll keep singing as I get out of the shower. I'm like, oh, that was terrible. The only time I think I sound good.
What song do you sing in the shower, though?
Whatever I'm playing at the time. I'll sing whatever I have on the... I play music all the time. So whatever I'm listening to, I'll sing with. So I don't have a go-to song.
You have a go-to?
Seth's got to have one.
Jamie said that her tires are slashed.
What?
Yeah.
I have a suspect.
Me too.
I do.
Yeah.
But it's none of these people. Let's do our Patreons. Real quick, though, let's do our shout-outs. You guys go your shout-outs so I pull up the Patreon list and see who else is left.
I'll give a shout out to the greatest wife in the world, Carrie Bentley.
Oh.
Oh, my gosh. That's
See,
beautiful.
now that's when you get brownie points, because she wouldn't have listened to it, but she's here to hear it.
I burped. What about you, guy number 2? Bentley number 2?
You're number 2.
I don't have a shout out now
I was
because of that
distracted
shit.
by the slashed tires.
I'm trying to figure things out. You don't have a shout-out?
Not anymore.
You jerk face.
Dude, you know what you should do? You should give a shout out to your best sister-in-law.
Yeah. I saw her today, and she was in the store she never goes to. Good job.
Okay. This is really going well. Seth. Oh, Carrie, what's your... Oh, Seth?
Oh, yeah, I'll go.
Dude,
I'll
Seth
give it-
shouts
I'll-
out the ladies.
I'll give a shout out
Seth
to
is
the
a
best
ladies'
wife
man.
in the world, Carrie
Kelly.
Bentley.
Oh. Nice. Okay, well, I'm going to shout out. I got to actually get an updated list real quick because...
That's why you need a board.
No, board would change too much. He's losing a lot of people.
Yeah, that's true. You need a
Oh,
board that you
dude,
can erase
someone-
quickly.
Seth Loop, Jamie Roberts.
Ooh, I'm
Dude,
up.
what is Jamie?
I gained
We
one.
talked to Jamie?
You
He's supposed to come
gained
out
one.
tonight.
He just texted me.
He's coming
He's
out?
been texting. I don't know. He's
Who'd
not
you
texting
gain?
about that.
I don't know. Let's find out.
Or did somebody come back?
Oh no, he did. He did send a message though. Tell Bentley that the Eagles suck. Jalen Hurts is going to turn into Tony Romo, and their season's over. Put away the Ultimate Warrior 1992 Phillies pants and 89 starter coats.
That's horrible.
That's what Jamie Roberts. That's the message for Craig.
That was good.
That's a
That
good
was good.
shout out.
Kellen Hall, Holly Graff, Adam Kenny Art, Seth Loop. Welcome back, buddy.
Thanks.
Cassie Spencer, Amanda Keating, Shekinah Sarver, Jared Skelly, Homer Robertson, Veronica Lara, Ben Illman, Jamie Roberts, Jamie Kenny, Apollo Doodle, Jackson Zoidhook,
Zoidoc.
Zoidoc. That doesn't make any sense. Sasha Carey Lynn, Russell Brandon, Thomas Savageau, Councilman, Anthony Wright. We actually have the Cancel Man himself.
Is Jackson Zoidoc
Craig.
a Patreon?
Yeah.
Jackson, stop doing that.
No.
You're a college student.
No.
Stop sending this
No.
guy money.
No.
Listen, I tell you what, bro.
Stop.
If you're in for $5,
No.
I'll give him your $5 every
He
month.
probably can't eat because he has to eat gluten free, and there's only certain things he can have at the cafeteria, and he has a limited amount of money.
You know why
to
he
get
can't
spent.
eat? Because he doesn't want the shift.
And Jackson, hit up Caden. He'd love to hear from you.
And Jackson, we're going to talk about the shift on the next episode, so you stay tuned to that. We're going to talk about how good it is for
But
baseball.
we're also going to tease that next episode for every episode.
We always
for
do.
The next 10
We'll
episodes.
be even halfway through
Oh, I get to come.
8
I get to come
seasons
talk
after
about
the shift, and we'll still talk about it.
Yeah.
You get to come talk about the shifts. We don't talk about it. Good or bad? Yes or no?
Bad.
The shift is bad?
Yes.
Good for left-handed hitters.
It doesn't matter to me. Like, I
Craig's,
love that it's
Craig's
going
getting a
away.
wall of people build it up against him.
No, I don't think the shift's bad. I think the fact that MLB can tell you yes or no on anything is bad.
So we shouldn't have
He
foul
wants-
lines?
He wants
No.
to be a free American.
I'm talking about the
Hit it
rules.
backwards,
The
man.
rules
Back
they're
to
They get to make
implementing.
the rule. They get to make the rule that you can't shift.
Yes.
I agree with that. You should be able to play 9 guys in left field
And
if that's.
And that was my argument.
Yes.
I've never said
Yeah.
it's good or bad per
It's
se.
strategy.
The fact that MLB is able to say you cannot do this, and I did a little bit more research on it just so I'd know. Do you realize they also are not allowing a shortstop or second base to even touch the grass? They have to be
they
on
have
dirt.
to have their feet on the dirt. Yep.
Stupid.
When the pitch is thrown.
What was
Stupid.
your DH opinion all those years when they told one league they had to back a pitcher?
That was the league.
Those are the
it
leagues,
wasn't
though.
MLB.
That's not the.
But they
it was-
changed it. Just changed it, didn't they?
But it was the National League that actually did it. It wasn't
Yeah.
MLB that came down with those rules.
But they told them they had to change it, didn't they?
No.
Change what?
No.
They
Change
chose to.
The National League just
They
finally chose to.
to?
Yeah.
Okay.
To
I thought the
to
MLB
what?
told them
To
they
implement
had
the
to.
designated hitter.
Oh, wait. Time out. Is that new?
Just last
2
year.
3 year, 2 years?
Yeah, last year, the year
Yeah.
before.
So the pitchers don't hit anymore?
No.
No.
Unless they want to.
Well, I
No.
mean,
Well,
could,
unless you have
Ohtani-
Shohei Ohtani.
Yeah.
I think he's the only pitcher that actually hits.
Does he DH? Does he hit in the same game he pitches?
Yes.
He usually hits second or leadoff. Also, the game he's pitching.
I know baseball. A lot.
Baseball.
Just kidding. Thanks for listening, everyone. Have a great week. You've got some Christmas events coming up. Don't forget about, is it the 3rd?
Dre.
Don't forget about Dre. I think they have the Christmas parade tomorrow.
Yeah.
Folks,
It'll be, it'll be
Come
tomorrow.
on down.
6
Come
p.m.
on down. Have a beer at
They're
Cole Street.
doing
Watch
like
the parade
some-
go by.
I
Absolutely.
think they're doing some like Expo Bazaar Christmas thing at some point in December too, down at the fairgrounds.
For sure. I think Carrie, what did you just do? What did you just
She
do?
said, "Wrap it up."
No, Carrie
Gotta go.
gagged
she-
me with a spoon.
No, what I was telling her was she wasn't understanding this is coming out on the 5th, even though it's not the 5th right now.
The second.
The third.
Or whatever. The parade's tomorrow based on when this comes out.
Yes.
That's what I was explaining.
Yeah. Well, we're talking about the Macy's Thanksgiving parade. Just kidding. Oh, now she's giving. Okay, she gave me the. I think it's actually
The wrap it up.
I don't think you can do this anymore. So we're gonna cancel Carrie next. All right. Thanks for listening, everyone. Have a great week.
Hello.
Happy holidays, everyone.
Wouldn't want to be you.